Liz Sloan. I'm with the Windows Phone team out in New York City today, and we're excited because we're showing off our newest Windows Phone 7s that are coming out this holiday.
Perfect, let's take a look.
So what I'm going to show you here is the Samsung Focus. We announced it today with AT&T. It'll be for $199, and it'll be on the market this holiday season. This is my start screen as I bring it up.
Can you show us a little bit more on the start screen, actually?
Absolutely. Start screen right here.
I'm sorry, the lock screen, yeah.
Absolutely. So let me show you my lock screen first. So what you see with the lock screen here is you'll see that all the information that I actually care about is right here on this lock screen. You see the time, the date is there. You see I'm going to have lunch with friends at the cafe at 12 o'clock. My messages are coming through, so there's 66 new email messages that I got this morning.
Can you click them right from the lock screen?
2 new texts you can't. So you actually need to pull up the lock screen and come right on in and find the tile to get that information. You'll see here I bring up my start screen. And what's on my start screen is completely different than anything out there on phones today. And what you see is all of my live tiles. I've put several different live tiles on my screen. So I've pinned apps. I've pinned my workout mix that I did this morning when I went out on a run that's being brought in from Zune. I've pinned some office documents. I've pinned my friends.
Order these tiles
You can. It's really easy to customize. I can change the color, and then I can also change the order. So if I decide that I want to put Fandango up closer because I want to go out and watch a movie later, I can move it up. Or if I decide that I want to delete it, all I need to do is press the delete button, and it's gone from my screen. And I can also change the color. So sometimes I decide that I want it to look pink. I can head on over here to my settings, and it's as easy as pressing the pink button.
And then I can move tiles all around.
And my screen is now pink. So I can decide the way that I want it to look, and I can make it look like my own phone. If I bring you to my People Hub, what this does is this brings all the people that I care about into one place. You'll see it brings them all into the contact information, so I can sort down, or I can press the search button, and I can easily get to one of my friends' contact cards.
And this is pulling in information from social networks?
It's pulling it from my Facebook account and my Windows Live account, from those 2 accounts, as well as it's pulling, in this case, it's pulling from my Outlook, it could be pulling from my Hotmail, Yahoo, etc. If I go back to the People Hub, you'll see if I pull over to the right, what this is doing is it's bringing in a feed from my Facebook as well as my Windows Live account. So as my friends are updating their status updates or posting pictures on Facebook in real time, I get that update specifically to my People Hub. I can scroll down and I can find that my friend Lisa just posted this picture of my friend Craig. Right from that screen, I can go to that picture, and then I can post a comment, or I can post...
And of course, that's multi-touch as well?
Multi-touch, yes. Right from here, I can say, woo, look at that eyeball, Craig, looking good.
The zooming is very smooth.
The zooming is very smooth. It is very smooth. So that's the People Hub. I'll show you 2 other things that I love. If I go back to my start screen, I can go to my calendar. What this is doing is this is bringing in the calendars from 2 places for me. It's Windows Live as well as my Outlook calendar, and what I can do is I can color code it. So my personal ones are orange and my work ones are purple. I can go down and I can find a team meeting that's happening later tonight. You'll see that the address here has a link where I would have had to have either written it down or taken it and put it in a map app. All I need to do is press on the link, and it's going to bring up my map. So I don't even need to leave that one screen to get to this map location. It brings it up straight from here. And what I can do from here is I can say, find where I'm located, press this button, it's going to pull out, it's going to bring me out to New York City, show me exactly where I'm located, and I'm going to say, give me driving directions, although I definitely don't want to drive to this location today, but if I wanted to, it's going to pull up turn-by-turn driving directions, tell me how much time it's going to take, etc. So that's the calendar feature on the phone. One of the features that I personally love and use all the time is Bing. We've integrated Bing into our experience, and so there's a dedicated search button on all of our phones. I press the search button, and it brings up the Bing experience that you would see on your desktop. I don't know if you're a big user of Bing, but I am, and it brings up all these fun pictures that I love to see every day. In this case, I can find out if this is a weasel or a ferret or whatever this thing is. And then from there, I can search right from Bing. I can do that 2 ways. I can either type it in and search, or I can decide that I'm going to use voice recognition and say, pizza.
I don't know the answer to that. How similar it is to Phone 2 or not.
It's going to be hard to pull up, so let's type it in. It's loud in here today, but it works fantastically. And that's bringing in from Tell Me, and it works fantastically. So here what it's doing is it's bringing in pizza. And what you'll see here is at the top, the panorama, is I can go from left to right, and I can decide how I want to search for pizza. So I can pull up all the latest news on pizza. I can go over and find out pizza websites. Or I can see that there are all these locations nearby because I'm hungry and I want to go have pizza. If I decide that I want to go have pizza and I want to make sure that it's a place that's sort of reputable, I can see that they're starred, and that's actually bringing in reviews. So I can bring up here Famous Original Ray's Pizza. I can find all of the information, including hours. If they post their hours on their website, I can include the hours down here. It's giving me my maps and my directions, and then I can scroll over and I can see the reviews. Some part that I also use a lot when I'm done with pizza, I can decide, you know what, I need to run a few more errands, and I can find all the places nearby, and I can decide that I'm going to go have a cupcake after pizza, or I'm going to head on down to the theological seminary, or whatever it is, but it brings up all of the locations and businesses nearby. So that's Bing Search.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it.